Before the billion-dollar franchise, before the movies, the theme parks, and the global obsession, there was just a single mother, broke and struggling, with a pen in one hand, a baby in the other, and a dream that no one believed in. This is not just the story of J.K. Rowling, the author. This is the story of Joanne Rowling, the woman who created magic when the world gave her nothing but darkness. Stay till the end, because her story might just change yours. Chapter 1: The Power of Imagination. Joanne Rowling was born in July 1965 in Yate, England. She grew up with her sister Diane, and from a young age, she created magical worlds in her notebooks. Her mother suffered from multiple sclerosis for most of Rowling's life. The home was tense. But books were her comfort. She devoured fantasy, especially the works of C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. Even in school, teachers noticed her imagination, but she often felt invisible. In an interview, Rowling once said, "I was shy. I was a bookworm. I never felt like I quite fit in." Chapter 2: A Train, a Thought, a World. In 1990, while riding a delayed train from Manchester to London, the idea struck. A boy who doesn't know he's a wizard, learning magic at a secret school. She didn't have a pen. She didn't have paper. But her mind wouldn't let go of this boy named Harry Potter. That train ride changed her life. But before magic came tragedy. Chapter 3: Death, Divorce, and Depression. Just months after the idea of Harry was born, Rowling's mother passed away after a long illness. The grief was crushing. Rowling later admitted this loss deeply influenced the emotional core of Harry Potter, especially the themes of death and loss. She moved to Portugal to teach English. There, she met a journalist, married, and had a daughter, Jessica. But the marriage quickly deteriorated, leading to abuse and trauma. Rowling left, returning to the UK with her infant daughter and no income. She was officially unemployed, living in government housing, surviving on welfare. She wrote in cafes not for romance, but because they were warmer than her flat. She battled clinical depression, and once said she was as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. Chapter 4: Pen, Paper, Rejection. In those lonely hours at Edinburgh cafes, Rowling began writing Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. She'd push Jessica in a stroller, find a warm corner in a cafe, and start writing. She wrote because she needed to. It was her therapy, her lifeline. But when she finally submitted the manuscript, 12 publishers rejected it. Some didn't even reply. Others told her, "Children's fantasy doesn't sell." But one person, a small 8-year-old girl, changed everything. She was the daughter of Bloomsbury's chairman. She read the first chapter and demanded more. That spark of belief led to a small advance of $1,500 and the first printing of only 500 copies. Chapter 5: The Magic Awakens. In 1997, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone hit bookshelves. And then, word spread fast. Readers were hooked. Kids who had never picked up a book were suddenly glued to pages. Parents were stunned. Teachers were thrilled. And Rowling, she was just getting started. The sequels followed, each one more successful than the last. Publishers scrambled for rights, Hollywood called. In 1999, Warner Bros. Bought the film rights for $1 million. Chapter 6: The Global Phenomenon. From 2001 to 2011, 8 Harry Potter films captivated the world. Rowling had creative control, protecting her vision at every step. Books were translated into 80-plus languages. She toured the globe, met millions of fans, and watched children grow up alongside Harry. By 2004, Rowling became the first billionaire author. But while fame grew, she remained grounded. Chapter 7: The Heart Behind the Fortune. J.K. Rowling could have lived in a castle with dragons. Okay, maybe not dragons, but instead, she gave millions to causes like MS research, single-parent families, and children's education. She founded Lumos, a charity to help children in orphanages find real families. She also lost her billionaire status because she donated so much. You have a moral responsibility when you've been given far more than you need. to do wise things with it and give intelligently. Chapter 8: Controversy and Complexity. In recent years, Rowling's views on gender identity sparked massive controversy online. Some fans distanced themselves, others defended her right to express her beliefs. Her statements drew criticism, but Rowling stood firm. Whether you agree or not, her impact on literature, reading culture, and childhood imagination is undeniable. Chapter 9: A Legacy of Hope. Today, the wizarding world continues with new movies, games, plays, merchandise, and generations of new readers. Kids still say, "I'm a Gryffindor." Fans still visit Platform 9 3D4 at King's Cross. And every October, the halls of Hogwarts echo again in classrooms and living rooms around the world. The magic lives on. Final chapter: From Rock Bottom to Magic Beyond Words. J.K. Rowling's story is not just about books. It's about resilience, imagination, hope. She turned rejection into redemption. She turned poverty into power. And she reminded us that words, just words, can change lives. So if you're struggling, if you feel invisible, if you think no one believes in you, let Rowling's story remind you. Magic is real, and it often begins with rock bottom. If this story inspired you, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a fellow dreamer, and comment below with your favorite Harry Potter book or moment. Don't forget to subscribe for more untold journeys of extraordinary people.